All right, welcome, brothers and sisters, ladies and gents. This broadcast today, Wednesday, September 4th, 2019, is about the San Francisco Supervisors who declares the NRA a domestic terrorist organization. That's right, it's about time someone stands up with some cojones and calls out the NRA for what they truly are. So, San Francisco's Board of Supervisors has passed a resolution designating the National Rifle Association, aka NRA, a quote domestic terrorist organization following the shooting in Gilroy, California, where 4 people, including a gunman, were killed. The resolution, which was passed on Tuesday, declares the gun rights group to be a terrorist group and calls on other cities and government entities to make similar declarations. They say, or some will say, that the resolution itself has no legal weight. But let me just tell you, if other cities start following the lead of California, because Californians usually are ahead of the pack when it comes to having a conscience. If it catches on, you can best believe that the NRA will go down in history. But I digress. Among the accusations levied at the NRA, the resolution argues that the group, quote, musters its considerable wealth and organizational strength to promote gun ownership and incite gun owners to acts of violence, unquote. Quote, all countries have violent and hateful people, but only in America do we give them ready access to assault weapons and large capacity magazines, thanks, in large part, to the National Rifle Association's influence, unquote, reads the resolution's text. Wow, that's right on point. The legislation's author, District 2 Supervisor Catherine Stefani, told KTVU that the organization, quote, has it coming, blaming the group for doing nothing in the wake of mass shootings in Gilroy, El Paso, and so many other subsequent attacks. Quote, the NRA has it coming to them, and I will do everything that I possibly can to call them out on what they are, which is a domestic terrorist organization, she said. Quote, we had Dayton, Ohio. We had El Paso, Texas. Now we've had Odessa, Texas. And people are dying every day in this country, Stefani told the news outlet. And doing nothing is not an option. And that is what the NRA continues to do. Absolutely nothing. The NRA fired back in a statement to KTVU, writing that lawmakers were distracting voters from real issues facing San Francisco. Quote, this ludicrous stunt by the Board of Supervisors is an effort to distract from the real problems facing San Francisco, such as rampant homelessness, which is true, drug abuse, which is true, and skyrocketing petty crime, to name a few. The NRA will continue working to protect the constitutional rights of all freedom-loving Americans, the organization said. Well, to the end of this portion of what I just read to you, this is not a ludicrous stunt by the Board of Supervisors. Actually, it's an intelligent response to an organization that, like we say, have done absolutely nothing in the wake of all these mass shootings. So this is a step in the right direction by calling you out for who you are and what you stand for. As far as these, quote, constitutional rights of all freedom-loving Americans, you dare not say a thing when these rights are violated when it deals with foundational Black Americans. So how dare you try to even use this lame excuse when you don't apply it fully across the board for all Americans? You can skip that line where it says that the NRA will continue working to protect the constitutional rights of all freedom-loving Americans. The organization said that, my friends, is a bold-faced lie. NRA, you are being called out for your bold-faced lies. You see, here at the new black media, we're going to call it like we see it. The truth. It might come out and sting sometimes, but it will be the truth. So help me God. So if you have a problem with that, you're welcome to share that in the comment section. For now, I'm signing off. I appreciate your time listening to this broadcast. Please join me in the next one by subscribing. Peace out, your brother.
Officials in San Francisco have designated the National Rifle Association as a domestic terrorist organization. The city's Board of Supervisors did so on Tuesday. According to Fox News, the resolution that was passed reads in part that the country is plagued by an epidemic of gun violence and states that the NRA uses its considerable wealth and organization strength to promote gun ownership and incite gun owners to acts of violence. It also reportedly notes all countries have violent and hateful people, but only in America do we give them ready access to assault weapons and large-capacity magazines, thanks in part to the National Rifle Association's influence. The NRA said in a statement that the ludicrous stunt is an effort to distract from the real problems facing San Francisco, such as rampant homelessness, drug abuse, and skyrocketing petty crime.